They ask how I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in this daggone brown, y'all. Oh boy. All right. Y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail, okay? Y'all know what we gonna get into this good evening. Happy Wednesday to each and every one of you all. I hope everybody is feeling good and doing great and ready for another episode of Honey the Daggone Break Room. All right. So the title, we got Jasmine, we got Wineglass, and we got Skye's Life in the Break Room, y'all. Yes, you finally caught it live. Thank you so much for being here. So we're going to get into these conversations of what these ladies got going on, what they decide to share with the world, what they put on their channels. Y'all know pretty much with Jasmine, it's just another sad love song. You know, it's pretty much the same with her. Wineglass is angry with her community. I don't think she like her subscribers over there. Although her subscribers have gotten her channel to 8,000. Sis is a little angry over there. And y'all, Skye got good news for us, okay? So welcome, everybody. Welcome to the break room. We got 102 in the chat, okay? Make sure you guys clock into the break room. That's called hitting the like button, okay? Some of y'all have forgot how to do that. I'm going to need y'all to remind yourself very quickly, okay? I be trying to listen to other reactors, but they just can't. But they just say, TMR, thank you so much, Pearl. I really appreciate that, girl. Thank you so much. Y'all know I definitely try to do what I can do over here. I can't do it all. I can't do everything, but I try. Okay, girl, I try. So, y'all, we going to get into it. I'm not going to keep y'all a long time because I know it's kind of late. Hey, Jack Moves. What's good, girl? Hey, Jenny. Hey, everybody. Y'all know I'm not going to keep y'all here, but the girls up in here, Miss Jones, Vaughn in the building, Miss TLD, honey. What's good, sis? Hey, Joy. I'm not going to keep y'all on here real long, but I definitely want to kind of bruise. Did I say bruise? Cruise. I meant to say bruise. Ooh, I must want to beat somebody up. Anyway, I want to cruise through a couple of these ladies' channels and see what they got going on. All right. So without further ado, y'all, let's get into it, girl. Well, y'all, I think a lot of us have been anxiously anticipating and waiting to see this, okay? So, y'all, Skye posted on her community tab. She was in somebody's kitchen with a set of keys. I said, oh, okay, girl. That's good, Skye. That's great. That's real good. You got you some keys, sis. Now, I ain't gonna lie. It's been a long time, but you finally got them. Okay, girl. Now, based off what I see here in this photo, it's giving white kitchen. Yikes. But okay, girl. Look like we got a little island going on. We definitely got 2 keys. I'm sure she gonna make a set for the old husband over there. But Skye titled the community tab, Thank You, God. Okay. And you know what? I'm glad the Skye got her a set of keys. Okay. And I'm praying this is not just another one of those cruise through home videos her and the man was taking us on a few weeks ago. Child, them videos was giving me anxiety. Okay. Woo, they was giving me anxiety. So I'm hoping this is actually something permanent, concrete, cemented for her and her family is definitely very much long overdue. I think when Skye lost her place back last year in 2024, I think that was like July. And it's no time like the present, but it appears until Skye officially says it. It appears that we have been delivered from the woods. Okay. It definitely feels like we have been delivered from the woods. And, I'm hoping and praying for Skye. This has definitely been a life lesson for her. Okay. It definitely has allowed her to make more money on YouTube. It allowed her to get her channel over 10,000. It has allowed Skye to have another outlet of a means of income that should be profitable to her. If anything, it definitely should be able to pay some of that rent and a light bill. And what I'm hoping for Skye is that this experience of being homeless for almost damn near half the year, I'm hoping Skye takes this as a valuable lesson and never, ever put herself in this predicament again. Now, we do understand there are things that happen to people that are out of their control. Like they had no control over their life circumstances. But in my opinion, based off the stories that Skye has told us in the past few months about her losing her Section 8 certificate, for I don't know the amount, the actual amount is still up in the air. I don't know if it was $400, $700, $1,000, $2,000. I don't know, but I'm hoping that now before she buys, I don't know, a pot holder. Okay, before she go buy one of those cute little cups that she just used, because y'all know Skye loves cups. Okay, before she go buy one of them cute little cups, before Skye goes into Dollar Tree and balls in the Dollar Tree with $100 damn, I'm praying that Skye pay her rent before she do anything else, so she won't never have to be back in the situation. Now I'm curious. I wonder if Skye got her Section 8 back. Y'all think she got her Section 8 back? And obviously not really mention that to the world, which, let's be honest, how you pay your rent and your bills is really it's nobody's business but you and the landlord, right? Or you and the bank. Okay. It's nobody's business how you pay your bills. But I would wonder, or I'm curious if she was able to fight and get her Section 8 back. The only downside to that is, let's just say she did get the Section 8 back. Okay, let's be very optimistic. Let's say she did get that Section 8 back. I just hate the fact that that man over there is going to benefit from that. I don't know, y'all. Something just makes me feel like he deserved to be over there. I mean, yeah, you weathered the storm with her, but hell, you didn't have no other storm to weather but hers. Okay. The fact that he let her lay out there in the van and in her mama's backyard, and there's been also times we was down there at the Forest Preserve. The fact that he did all that, I just, but I am definitely happy that she, SHE, she and her children are housed. I pray that her kids appreciate being in a new, clean home. And they respect their house and respect their mother. And prayerfully, Skye puts things in place to make those children keep that house clean and neat and bug free. Skye, sis, I don't know what your habits, if you're continuing with the old habits or if you let those go. I don't know what your situation is, but I'm praying that you don't keep up that habit of dragging stuff off the side of the road and bringing it into your house, girl. I'm praying you're not going to still do that. Let's start with a clean slate, and let's keep that slate clean all through the year. But shouts out to her. Congratulations. I'm glad that she's finally got her a place to live. And I hope that the time that she has spent unhoused, not being in her own home and being the queen of her own castle, has definitely taught her a valuable lesson. I really hope that for Skye. I really do. But if it hasn't, I mean, that's her business. But I can only say that because, y'all, for the most part, the majority of our reactions over here in the break room was out of pure curiosity because, baby, we was confused and bewildered. We couldn't understand how this woman in this stressful economical time would lose her Section 8 based off money not that she didn't have or couldn't make, but it just sounds like didn't want to pay, right? So I'm just hoping whatever her financial situation is to pay for this new home, I hope she keeps that going, okay? Yeah, she got a place, Ebony. She got a place. So good for her. Good for Skye. I'm happy for her. Hopefully she's just as happy as she thinks we all hate her and we don't want to see her do well. No, sis. We didn't like how silly you were sounding, okay? And one of the biggest things that we did not like, Skye, is that this man that you call a husband, he appears to be a leech, and it seems like he's benefiting from your blessings. And because I just feel like, in my opinion, he's not really putting in what he's getting out. I don't feel like he deserves any of that, but he's not my man. He's not my business, and nor is he my problem. That's Skye's man. That's Skye business. That's Skye problem. I just would be curious to see if he's going to make it all of 2025 sitting there with Skye, okay? It almost makes me feel sometimes that he likes, slumming it. And now that Skye is in a house, maybe he feel like, this situation might be a little uncomfortable for him. Maybe he's gotten used to laying out in the van, sleeping in the middle of the night with the crickets and the things. I don't know, okay? I don't know, all right. Jenny said, I hate to be a pessimist, but Skye needs to help managing money if she's going to maintain stable housing. I hope it works for her, though. Yeah, I hope it does, too. I hope in between her situation, these several months that she's been unhoused, and Skye told us that she has connections with tons of caseworkers and people in the community. Hopefully, they have gotten her with some parenting classes, some financial classes. Hopefully, Skye has actually taken time to deal with that, because Skye even told us herself, I'm not making this stuff up as I'm speaking, you guys. Skye has told us herself that, she got a shopping problem. Okay. She said she a shopaholic. Okay. Imagine saying that and I'm homeless all in the same sentence. But anyway, honey, anyway. All right. Let's move on, y'all. Let's move on. Let's get on to the next topic. We're going to squeeze on over here to my jazzy life girl. So Jasmine, she I guess she got baby mama drama again over there. We talked about it briefly yesterday. Y'all had mentioned to me in the chat that Medusa, a lot of you guys know who that is. Medusa, who is Jasmine's baby father, Chris, other baby mother, put up some text messages on her channel saying that insinuating or showing us that Chris had messaged Medusa asking, to get their family back together. And yeah, I called hogwash. I called BS on that. I don't think that was real. I definitely don't. And so a lot of you guys, some of you guys agreed, some of you guys disagreed, but apparently Jasmine is on here talking about that she's been sick and that she's tired of the clout chasing. Okay, so let's get into it. We're going to another clout chasing chronicles with Jasmine. Give me just a moment. Let me get her on the screen, and y'all, we're gonna get right on to it. Now, Jasmine's audio for some reason is bad. She may have dropped her phone in the toilet, or I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but her audio is it almost sounds like she's in a tunnel.
Eat nothing. My day today, it was pretty chill. I mean, I didn't do much today. Eat that burger. I used 6,000 points. Eat it. No. Wait, Poppy. Eat that damn burger. You're gonna. I don't give a fuck. You're gonna eat it. You're gonna eat it. Whether you want to eat it now or you eat it later. Would you like your apples? Would you like your fries too? You're gonna eat. I gotta go home and put cheese on it. You're gonna eat that. I'll take everyone, even a bum. What? Right, you are crazy. She's pretty with her big forehead too. Period. How many times will we go to the gym?
Ebony Love, you stated Medusa loves to troll Jasmine. I really don't understand that, because I understood in the beginning how Jasmine kind of unearthed Medusa, but y'all, let's be honest, that's kind of old, played, and tired out by now. If I was gonna troll anybody, if I was Medusa, it would be that ninja over there that owes me a ton of money for this 11, 12-year-old that we got over here together, this daughter of ours that we share. Okay. We would definitely be, I would be trolling him about this munyan that you're not giving me for this daughter of ours. Okay. So if we gonna troll anybody, I'm gonna troll him. Okay. That baby daddy over, huh? I wouldn't care nothing about Jasmine. Well, we understand what that's all about. But in my opinion, the Medusa Jasmine drama, that stuff is played out. That's old. That's tired. It don't even make sense anymore. I don't even understand why people are still holding on to it. Because it was like I told you guys yesterday. It was interesting when Chris was still in the picture. Chris is not in the picture like he was when it first started. So it's not interesting anymore.
I'm gonna inbox you later. I need help with my weight loss. Okay, Jazz. Yes, inbox me. Okay, eat them burgers. Eat the. Oh God, I can't even think straight. Eat your apple.
Y'all said, why is her head shaped like a light bulb? Y'all are so funny.
But I do go to the gym. I try to work out. Not even just go to the gym. Work out at least 3 to 5 times. I used to do it 6 times a week. I probably need to get back to my 6 times.
Jasmine, hush, hush, hush. Marika got something to say. She said, Marika said, Jasmine, baby, what's wrong with your phone? Did you drop it in the bucket while you was over there, carrying the water over there to the Fisher Price washer and dryer machine set? Ooh, boy. What you said, Marika? Why you bringing up old stuff? I was trying to leave that in 2024. Marika said, Jasmine, did you drop your phone in the bucket over there? I pray before Jasmine do anything, before she go to Starbucks, before she take the kids to Chili's, before she takes Legend to every fast food restaurant while she has him only and the other 4 is over there to their daddy house. And so she goes and buys him all the fast food that she can find in the city of Austin. I pray before she do any of that, sis buy her a full-size washer and dryer.
But right now, 3 to 5 times. But I did want to touch base on a little bit of thing with the title. But we're going to get the likes up before I touch base on that. We got 12 likes, and we should have at least 100 likes. There's 323 people in here. Flat booty live, you're beautiful in your own way. What are y'all talking about? Can I get a shout out? DM me on Instagram, damn 6.
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh.
My mom's funny.
Jazz, love you too, and thank you for the good luck, and thank you for thank you, love. That girl has a lot of nerve speaking on you. She lives with her mama. Child, we'll get into it. Wait till we gotta get the likes up. We'll get into it. I wasn't gonna speak on anything.
It's funny.
Royal Gabby said, girl, hush. Ain't nothing to like over there.
Hey, what?
What?
You like?
Yeah.
I know you guys are shocked and offended and appalled that Jasmine was over there cussing old King Bowser over there. But honey, that's how Jasmine talked to her kids. Y'all got to understand, Jasmine don't spank her children. She cusses them out. That's probably how her mama used to talk to her. So that's just how she talks to her children. I'm not saying it's right. But we already know that Jasmine lacks on her mothering when it comes to the children. Like we're not going to act shocked, surprised, and bewildered over here. Yeah, she go cuss at little Legend because, he getting a little older now. Jazz, y'all know, we know Jasmine like a book, okay? When the kids get out of that baby stage, Jasmine is less interested in the children. When they become toddlers and they're getting to school age, y'all have to remember, Jasmine doesn't get very interested in the children. She like them when they little bitty babies, arm babies. Jasmine loved the little arm babies, okay? When they start walking and talking and asking for stuff and talking back, child, she done with them.
Oh. Right. I want to talk to y'all, but we got to get them likes up real quick.
Hey, Latoy.
I feel like when I drive over there, I ain't gonna have no service.
Yeah, she did. She kept him baby as long as she could.
Apple.
Got more apples. Now it's time for the burger.
Now he's saying pterodactyl when he
Here.
can't be a baby anymore.
Hold it. Give me this. I don't get my number out. Sorry. I've been doing good. How you been doing? Yes.
Yeah, you don't give your number out. Well, why not? Why you don't give your number out? Hell, you should let us see your whole bald ussy. I mean, girl, no, really, Jasmine. No, really. I mean, at this point, you might as well give your number out. Girl, you let the whole world see your whole bald ussy. What's a phone number? When we done been all in between your legs and in your butt. Girl, hush.
Like it's free. Period. You're gonna eat it. I don't care if you eat it. Here.
Hey,
Surprise.
Tasha.
I don't care if you eat it when you get home. You're gonna eat that. Thank you. I love y'all too. I'm not gonna talk too much about this situation though, y'all, because it's giving clout chasing. You know, people on this app do anything for a view. And I'm not even gonna say this individual name, but you know, you could have waited. They could have waited at least a couple of weeks to start the fake text messages stuff again. For the simple fact that there's already someone that already tried to fake text message, like people wanted them. Baby, you could have waited. You could have waited and gave it some time. If you're gonna clout chase and use other people's ideas of the fake text messages, you could have gave it some time. And said we all saw individuals text and just randomly saying they want to marry. I just laughed. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. I want to marry you. After you got on this platform and said that they're gay, girl, are you serious? You listen, do what you gotta do for a piece of coin. But it's not believable. I'm just gonna let you have it because bitch, you're doing the most. Also,
Yeah,
it was brought to my attention that they're lurking on my page and watching my videos. You've been on this platform for a whole day.
Jasmine, why do we have to keep reminding you of this? Jasmine, Chris he's not only your baby daddy, okay? Quiet as kept, unless you're keeping something from us, he's not even your ninja anymore. We understood your frustration with Medusa when Chris was in the house with you. Apparently, he's no longer there. Okay, hence the reason why you told us every man that legends see, he calls him daddy. Jasmine, why do you care if Medusa is putting up text messages, real or fake, insinuating Chris wants his family back? Jasmine, why does that bother you? He's not your baby. Well, excuse me. He's not your man, or is he? Because if he's your baby daddy, who cares? Let's say one of Philip's baby mamas got up here and put up some text messages that you're not with Philip, right? Although you have kids with Philip, but you're not with Philip anymore because he's with a whole nother woman, right? So why would you care? I'm just curious. Why do you care if Medusa is putting up text messages insinuating Chris wants her back? Why does that bother you, sis? Is he your man? Because if he was your man, then I would get it. But if he's not your man, and sis, let's be honest, there's no way that you say he is your man, and just last month, you was on here talking about you had to go to the Blue Santa people to get Christmas help, and Chris your man. I mean, at this point, sis, you might as well just say he not your man. And didn't you just say you had something like a miscarriage a couple weeks back? And you insinuated Chris wasn't the daddy, said it was a whole nother guy. Right? So if Medusa is up here doing that on her platform, why do you care? You should pay her dust. You shouldn't even, it's the fact that you pay her any attention. That's why she keeps trolling you, because you pays her attention.
I've been out here for me. So if I get on here and I tell my supporters, hey, do y'all want to see me post edited or non-edited? Bitch, nobody is getting that from you. I've been doing that for years. I've been on here for years. Once upon a time, before I learned how to edit, I did minimum editing. So don't think, sis, don't get ahead of yourself. Don't think that I would ever take any advice from you, or take any editing from you, or whatever the case may be. The fact that you're checking for me every day is really weird. Like, I look, whenever I was sent this stuff, I looked and I was like, why is this person always talking about me? Like, it's giving groupie. And then just the whole situation, the fake text messages. But you couldn't come on here with text messages with this whole girl, with the whole tablet. Y'all remember that? With the whole tablet. Now you got messages. And we all know that that's bullshit. We all know. Girl, I couldn't even sit here. I'm not even gonna entertain it. Like, that's the thing. I'm just like, everyone knows. Even everybody. Everybody knows, trust me. But go off, dear big one. Dear big one. We're not gonna entertain that, y'all. It's a chasing situation.
How are we not going to entertain it when we're entertaining it? Can anybody explain? Jasmine, how are we not going to entertain it when we're currently entertaining it? It's the fact that you're tussling over Chris, and Chris never tussled over you, sis. Like, let that sink in. You're always on the internet tussling over a man that has never tussled over you.
They try to use my name a lot, and I just don't feel like entertaining that. Like, oh, I'm a pretty baby mama. Like, what, bitch? Who wants to be a baby mama, first of all? And you know what? I'm not gonna stoop that low.
Wait, who wants to be a baby mama? Says the baby mama. Oh, okay, girl.
I'm not gonna stoop that low, because I'm about to say, like, I'm about to stoop low on that ass, because I'm tired of a bitch always trying to talk about other people's looks. Ooh, I really want to stoop low, because I can get low and grimy with a motherfucker. I don't know. Drink your juice. But you know what? I'm going to say above water. I love it here. I love that everyone supports me, even baby mamas. I love it. I love it.
Jasmine, this is why your channel, you almost need growth hormones for your channel, Jasmine. You need a dose of growth hormones for your channel, ma'am. This is why your channel does not grow at the rate that it should have grown. The fact that you've been on here over a decade. I wish I would have 63,000 subscribers on one platform. And I'm over here bringing up the name of a woman who has 5,000, 4,000, however many she has over there. Child, I wish I would. But here's the gag. Everybody knows that Jasmine will bite. That's why they always throw her the bait. Everybody knows it. That she's always going to bite. That's why they throw her the bait.
I love when they check for me all the time. It's just giving that I'm really that bitch and you want to be like me. But hey, go on.
No, it's not giving that you're that bitch and that she wants to be like you. It's giving she knows how to poke you. She know how to play with you because you always you react. That's all she wants is a reaction. You give it to her every freaking time, Jasmine. It's pathetic at this point.
Go off. Okay, go off.
Mommy.
That's gonna get under their skin. I'm really her.
Mommy.
Yeah. I'm really her. I'm really her. You haven't even, girl. It's been over 10 years, and it's been over like 6 years since you actually saw him, bro. That shit's crazy. But
why do you care if it's been over? Let's just say Medusa is still secretly in love with Chris. What you gonna do about her feelings and her emotions? You can control those. You couldn't even control Chris's, but you can control Medusa's. I'm just unless Chris is your man. This is why you care. Let's be honest. What's LaKenya, Chris's other baby mama, the first baby mama, and LaKenya is the first baby mama. Okay, Jasmine, you the third. LaKenya is the first baby mama, and child, she don't pay you or Medusa no damn mind. At least not on social media. Girl, Jasmine, since you're gonna have to broaden the library, your library of things to talk about. Like, sis, you gotta broaden it, because this right here, it ain't it, sis.
Go off. You could have waited though with the fake text messages, because someone already did that. Damn, you clout chasing off of everybody. You trying to get off everybody play. You clout chasing, using ideas.
She could have waited. Wait for what? I mean, everybody else show their ass in the beginning of the year. You quick to show your tail in the beginning of the year. Okay, you synonymous for your antics at the beginning of January every year. So why she can't do it?
But we're gonna move on from that. I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys, like, I've been sick. I'm trying to get over this sickness. I really still feel sick, and I'm probably just gonna eat some soup or something tonight. Yeah, we're gonna call him that person. Don't let that lady push her buttons. Who cares? Girl, she can't get him to pay nothing.
What is the sound effects, Jasmine? Look, I understand Legend is a little lad over there, baby. I don't understand how you can concentrate with all that background noise. Like, ooh, babe.
She can't, girl. Who cares if she can get him to pay child support for it? Girl, that's not what she's talking about. I was talking about, girl. We ain't worried about her. Let me say that. We just need to let it be known that your emotion is really slow. Like, you're giving. I don't like calling people slow, because I hate when bitches say that, but bitch, you're acting dumb as fuck. You could have waited. Damn, if you're going to learn how to be in these YouTube streets, if you're going to run with the same bullshit that somebody else ran with, at least wait a month. Wait 3 to 4 weeks.
Mommy, what's this? Mommy, what's this?
She thinks she's better because she's light-skinned. See, I'm about to really get me on.
Oh, okay, Jasmine. Bye, girl. Anyway. Child, I can't take it. It's Legend in the background. I can't even concentrate. You sounded like you in the damn tunnel. Legend back there. Mommy, what? Mom. Oh no, honey. It sound like it sound like you at the daycare and ain't but one kid in the car. Too much. Exactly, Nicole. The moral of the story is, the only reason why I wanted to just elaborate on that part right there, I'm just curious of why Medusa can't either fake or actually show text messages from her baby daddy. Like, Jasmine, it's not just your baby daddy, unless that's your man. It's not just your baby daddy. So if she wants to troll with her baby daddy who's not paying child support, because let's be honest, hell, she got to get some money somehow. He ain't giving her none. Let's move on, y'all. Let's move on. All right, so real quick, y'all, we're going to get into Wineglass. Wineglass did a video, or live stream, I should say. She did a live stream a few days ago. Maybe it was a day ago. I don't know, y'all. I can't keep up. And Wineglass has hit 8,000 followers on YouTube. And sis is like, she thinks she is that girl over there. I said, bye-bye. So we're going to get into her conversation really quick. She said that how she gonna pay her bills. I don't know, girl. I mean, I guess you'll figure out something, but we're gonna see what the plan is. Let's get into it, y'all.
I don't need nobody to hide comments. Actually, once I get on my computer, I'm thinking about just not having no moderators, because somebody told me that one of my moderators was deleting good comments. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just, because you don't know who really, I'm not saying who don't support me. Thank y'all. You know, we honestly don't know each other. I know y'all build a relationship with me. I get that. But honestly, I don't know. So I just be sitting here minding my business, and I really don't need nobody to delete comments. None of these comments really hurt my feelings. Let's just put it like that.
You know, I don't understand this. Like, reality TV has really made people lose grip of actual said reality. Sis, it's you up here, head all over your head. Then you break out with the toothbrush. Like, y'all can't even wait till y'all get yourself ready for either the morning or at night. Like, y'all can't wait till, you know, you do your skincare, put on some cute little with a loungewear, pajamas, brush your teeth. Y'all can't wait till y'all get all that done and then come on camera. I don't know. It just be, sometimes to me, it's you're being a little too comfortable, a little too lax, you know. I don't know. I just think sometimes it's just a little bit too comfortable for me. You know, let me say this, y'all. The reality is, are we all sitting up here always perfect, ready to, you know, camera ready? No. But I just feel like when you're not in the position to be camera ready, I understand coming on being casual, but a lot, you know, y'all remember we used to get on Jasmine about that. Like, Jasmine would literally roll out the bed, hadn't washed her face, brushed her teeth, no bra, no panty, and she would pick up the camera and be like, "Hi guys," and we'd be like, "Damn, girl, at least wash your face and brush your teeth before you jump on the camera." You know, again, I understand being at home and working from home, and, you know, even with me working from home, like, I try really hard to get up in the morning, get myself together. You know, even if I'm on a day where I don't want to do my hair, I put a cute little scarf on or a bonnet, because I never know when I got to get on camera, especially a lot of times I'll know ahead of time if I'm going to get on camera, because I'll get an email. Then I got to hurry up and run and, you know, get myself together so I can be presentable. I would never get on camera with a scarf or a bonnet on, although I'm at home. Like, I just feel like you got to have some type of form of professionalism, even if you're working from home. That's just me. I guess because I'm older, so I think a little different than, obviously, you know, somebody in their 30s. Yeah, if it was a get ready with me, yeah, I would understand it. You feel me, Sean? Yeah. Yeah, she does have some nice hair. I'm not minimizing her hair.
And once I get more money,
but
I'm gonna start posting over there every day. I'm gonna start doing shorts over there every day. And y'all, I'm gonna get to this bag. I'm gonna get to this bag, and yeah, me losing this job did affect my income, but in my mind, how I'm built is, that's why I was just telling my mom, like, I'm like, in my mind, I'm built different. I know, like, girl, you got 2 monetization channels, right? At one point, you made almost $1,000, right? So, and the thing about YouTube is, 'cause I don't know if you know, but YouTube is, it's a lot of people. 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 It's The views are a little bit down, but that's okay. You know what I mean? Not on my channel, on everybody's channels, their algorithm is a little more difficult. It's just period like that. But how in my mind I work is that, girl, you gotta do double the work. Girl, you gotta do.
Yeah, Wineglass. The reason why the views are down kind of across the board because there's so much to see. And people are on YouTube, but people are on other social media platforms too. That's why you have to really cultivate your community, because once your community becomes your community, they're going to follow you wherever you are. Wineglass, like you got to kind of think about that. Your community, yes, the whole objective is to gain more people to come to your platform. Yes, that definitely is the objective. However, while you're trying to gain the traction, the momentum of more people to your channel, you got to take care of the ones who are already here, right? Yeah, you can't be cussing people out, and it's not desirable to do that. I do understand there are times where you got to put a helper in her place. There are times that you have to do that. But Wineglass, like, she reads the comments and she just wants to go off on people. And a lot of times she reads the comments and she takes it out of context.
Good trip, okay? Let's do this. I got all this time. Like, I fell asleep today, right now, right? I was tired. I was exhausted because I'm sick. My kids got me sick. We were sick over here, right? And my body was aching. But now I took a nap. I feel better. I'm going to take me some Tylenol before I go because I got to do hair. I'm a hustler in nature, so I know. In my mind, I'm thinking, like, because at first, when I first quit my job, I went into a depression. I was telling myself, like, girl, I made the biggest mistake. Not quitting the job. That's one thing I need y'all to get out of your head. It's not quitting the job that got me feeling that type of way. Like, oh my God. No, it's not that. It's that we moved here, creating more bills because the rent is higher here than it is over there.
You can tell that Wineglass is nervous. And the reason why Wineglass is nervous, because she doesn't have enough confidence in what she was already doing, which is, at one point, she was doing social media full time. And the money wasn't money in for her. So she had to go get something that was a little more guaranteed, right? And she did that. She went and got a job. Makes sense, right? But realistically, she couldn't do that. Hold on, I just seen something. T&K Squad. Travis from T&K Squad. What's T&K Squad? T&K Squad. Travis from T&K Squad. Brenda said, did you hear Travis from T&K Squad passed away? T&K Squad. That channel name sounds familiar. The reaction channel. T&K Squad. Right, yeah. T&K Squad? I don't know who that is. It sounds familiar. Hold on, let me see. Oh, you're talking about the husband and wife. Oh, yeah, I remember them. Their channel had got demonetized or something like that. Oh, yeah, I remember them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know what? He was sickly. Yeah, they used to sit at the table. Yes, I remember them. Oh, yeah, I remember remember them. Yeah, they used to react off of Queen and Clarence. It was a black couple, husband and wife. Yeah, he was sickly. I don't know what was wrong with him, but I do remember he was sickly. I hadn't seen him in a few years. Yes, I remember that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think they were from, I don't know. I think they lived in either Georgia or Alabama, somewhere around there. They lived in the South. I do remember that. I haven't seen them in a long time. Thanks for sharing that, Brenda. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. But as I was saying, you guys, Wineglass is nervous. She's afraid, and she should be, because essentially Wineglass is a single woman. She just got a man living in the house with her, and financially, we can tell how Wineglass talks. Financially, everything is primarily on her. Life with lunch. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, I stopped watching them a few years ago. Oh, yeah. I hate to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. So, her quitting the job is because I think, me personally, I think a lot of the reason why Wineglass quit her job, because I think she'd be feeling some type of way that Bae gets to sit in the house all day and she has to leave it. Maybe I can use the word a little envious. I'm not going to say jealous, but maybe she's a little envious of the fact that he's sitting in the house all day and she got to, and let's be honest, she has a disability just as well as he does. And I think Wineglass is starting to regret losing the job. She wants to be able to make the same money she was making on the job at home. Can she do it? It's possible. Will do it? That really depends on her. So I don't know. Having 8,000 followers doesn't mean that's $8,000 a month in your account. It really depends on your content. Obviously, your content and how your community rocks with you. That's what brings you the money.
And we created more bills on due. But in my mind, I'm like, girl, you got to monetize animals. Ain't no way you can't make what she's paying you double. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, to make this money, I got to do double. I got to do triple the work. And that's the only thing I have to do is post content. So I'm like, okay. But in my mind, I have to accept that. Like, I think that's what I be lacking. Once I go through stuff like that, I go into a depression because it's a change, right? And then I have to accept it in my mind, like, okay, you got this, let's go. I'm in an accepted stage already. Yeah, I was depressed then, but now I'm like, okay, girl, you got this. I was sitting on the couch the other day, was like, I'm so at peace. Knowing that in 2 weeks, the first is coming up. Oh, I got my rent in the bag. That ain't nothing. I ain't worried about the rent. I got other bigger bills, and I ain't got these little shrimp bills. And this is what I was telling my mom, like, it's certain things that happen within this job to make you feel like you're held, right? Oh, you got to stay to do this. I don't have to stay nowhere. I'm going to tell you this. No matter if I got bills that's due and I can't come up with the money, I'm going to come up with this money. I'm going to come up with this money. That's what I'm going to do. I don't need nobody to, hold on.
But that's the problem, Wineglass. You saying, I'm going to come up with this money as if you live there by yourself. Why doesn't she ever say we? How does she always use the word I or me when there should be a we? That's the part that baffles me about her. You're not in that house by yourself. So why every time it comes to something that needs to be done, it's always singular, never plural? It actually is very sad. And it's the fact that Wineglass doesn't know her worth. If Wineglass knew her worth, regardless if all her kids are with that man or not, I can do bad by myself. I don't need any help to do bad. Like, you got a man there and you still struggling? Sis, that's a problem. That's a problem. Because if I got another able body, and let's be honest, his body is able. If I got another able body in the building with me, there's no way that I should be struggling. Because if you're working and I'm working, that means we're working together. Even if she made $15 an hour and he made $15 an hour, and that's not a whole bunch of money, but it's better than $0, okay? That's $30 an hour combined. But if you're making $15 and he making no dollar, then you're going to be what they call hustling backwards. Always backwards. Wineglass is going to continuously find herself hustling backwards until she realizes I deserve somebody who's going to help me. Wineglass just told us yesterday in the video that Bae can't drive long distance. What's long distance? Is when he going out of town somewhere? I mean, you live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Let's be honest. What's long distance? Well, she doesn't live in Milwaukee. I think she lives in the suburbs of Milwaukee. But however, he can go to the store. He can go get y'all something to eat. He can go over to his family member's house. But anything outside of that, that's too far. Well, what else is there to do?
My clothes anyway. If it take all, I don't need nobody. He's calling her. Yeah. So I'm at this point in my life. I'm very proud of myself, and I tell myself every time, like, girl, Diamond, I'm very proud of you. I'm so proud of myself. I stood on me. And I know who I am. I know who I'm worth. I have a whole business. Can't nobody tell me what I can and what I cannot do. And that's the thing I hated. Like, I felt like I was like I have to be there.
Yeah, walking show is not that
like, no. And I'm happy I stood on myself because I know what my worth is. I know what I can and what I cannot do. So nothing is impossible in life. Come on, family. And I ain't got little bitty bills. I got big boy bills. I got big grown up. No, I ain't gonna say big grown up because some people don't even have big grown up bills. I got big bills. I ain't got these little shrimp.
You mean we got big bills? Don't he live in that house with you? I'm about to call her Jasmine. I mean, same thing. Wineglass, don't you mean we got big bills? Like, you call this man your husband, although you also call him your fiance. What he is, that we know for sure, is your baby daddy. We definitely know that for sure. And he lives in the house with you. So what is he bringing to the table besides, I don't know, an additional mouth to feed?
It was like, oh, 200 here. No, my car note in itself is almost $1,000. That's a big car note. That's a big boy bill. My rent.
Wait, did you get a new car? Because I know that van that you ride is not no $1,000 a month.
My rent is high. So I'm just thinking to myself, like, girl, you did your big one. What? My baby's sick. Bae? No. What?
Yeah, she definitely used to that struggle love. That's all she knows, because this is the guy she's been with since she started having kids. I think she said she got with him. She was like 17 or something like that. This is all she knows. She doesn't know anything but struggle because that's all she's been with. And she's gotten comfortable with the struggle. Hey, Too Real, she's gotten comfortable with the struggle. And that's unfortunate for Wineglass because you can tell Wineglass wants more because she always talks about it. So you can tell that she really wants more, but Wineglass be trying to do it on her own. And my thing is, that's great if you were by yourself, then obviously you would have to do it on your own. But the fact that you have another adult in the building and he's not bringing his 50%, to me is a big problem. TMR, she said 150. What's 150?
Looking at y'all. What?
Yeah, she'll be back.
What?
Like
They
she
want
a little bit more carefully. Me personally, Wineglass, I'm not saying that she shouldn't have her dreams. If her dream or her goal, let me say that, if her goal is to, capitalize on social media. Let's be honest. Why can't she? If Shamar can do it, anybody can at this point. Let's be honest. Okay. If Shamar can do it, anybody can do it. So I'm not saying that she shouldn't have the goal or the dream to try to monetize her life and make money off of it like many women before her and after her will do or are doing. But my thing is, it's a slow growth for Wineglass. So me personally, I would have kept that job and been working on my content creation, because if anything, you can always fall back on guaranteed money coming in. The unfortunate thing about social media, depending on where you're at, you can't guarantee the money every month. And Wineglass, she hasn't been on here for like Jazzy. She hasn't been on here 10 years. She's been on here maybe 4 years. And at one point, she wasn't real aggressive with her channel, because what some of you may not know, Wineglass started off reacting. That's actually how she built her channel. And then she had an epiphany a couple years ago and decided she didn't want to react anymore. She wanted to vlog her life. Oh, 15. She was 15 when she got with him. She wanted to vlog her life. And so she started doing that, because obviously she's watching the other girls and seeing what they're doing and feeling like she can emulate the same thing. But what goes for one doesn't necessarily mean it's going to go for you.
Look at my baby nose. They want to know.
Right, Rose? That's true.
What?
Baby.
You want Bay? Hey, Wineglass. Hey.
Her goal is to be like Peach and make that type of money. Okay, and maybe she doesn't have the same personality as Peach. She doesn't have the same vibe as Peach.
You don't delete no comments.
One thing about Peach has drive, she has determination, and Peach is not lazy. Wineglass is lazy. She's definitely lazy. So you wanting to be like Peach is one thing, but actually doing what Peach does is something totally different. And one thing about Peach, she don't give a damn. She done went through all the humility that she can go through. She don't care nothing about it. Wineglass does.
Because I know I ignore her. Yeah, thank you. You turned off Baby Shark? Hold on, y'all.
Yes, all the bays are aspiring rappers, Black and Bougie. Yes. Yes, you do too, real. Peach said in a video that I saw this morning that she doesn't have the money, that she's not making the money like she used to make. And y'all, we know that. We know that Peach doesn't make the money that she used to make, because Facebook is not paying like they were paying a couple years ago. Right? TikTok is a bag, but it really depends. And YouTube, she doesn't put up the long videos that she was putting up a couple years ago. So Peach is not making the money that she used to make. She still makes money, and she makes good money, but she doesn't make the money she was making. And she said that. And when she said that, I mean, you can just tell it's true. She, y'all remember a few years ago, right, like around 2021, 2022, 2023, around that time, Peach was running around, boasting and bragging about how much money she makes on Facebook. Child, you haven't seen that in at least 2 years. She didn't talk about Facebook money all of 2024 and probably some of 2023. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Here's the thing, even with the job, y'all, a job is not guaranteed. Nothing is really guaranteed. That's why Wineglass, being a single woman, basically, with 4 children, should have probably kept working her job and working her social media too. Because again, she doesn't have a big bank. Wineglass might got a couple $1,000 saved up, but she looks like the type that can save a couple dollars, you know. She might got a couple $1,000 saved up, but that's it. You know, and when you're taking from the money and you're not replacing the money that you're taking, then that savings will dwindle really fast. That's true, Nancy. He could, but Wineglass has to insist that. She doesn't insist that. That's true, Life with Jones. Okay, Wineglass, sis, all this here, we got to go, girl, because I don't know what you got going on. It's got you having like a little blank moment, and girl, we can't be here for the blank moments, okay? Poor thing. Like I said, y'all, everybody up here, you know, social media is definitely, it influences millions of people, right? But what people got to understand, like, it ain't for everybody. Everybody's not going to be able to do what somebody else is doing. People just got to understand that. Like, you just got to stay in your lane and just keep that car real straight. You know what I mean? That's all you can do. All right, y'all, give me one moment. I want to show you guys something else. So we're going to squeeze a little Kendra G reaction in here because we got a little time. I want to show y'all something. All right. So this is a little bonus reaction, okay? We'll do a little Kendra G reaction. Give me a moment. So there was a person that came on the Kendra G show recently. I think I saw this yesterday. And the comments was definitely not believing what this person was saying they were. And I want to get you guys' opinion on this. Into it.
You ready?
I hear you now. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
What's your name, bub?
Hey, it is Aisha, and I'm in Atlanta.
Okay, get situated. All new Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your App Store or your Google Play Store and type in Kendra G Single. Aisha, you are the girl that we never had.
So let me give y'all a little bit. Y'all see how when Kendra, prior to the, so some of you guys may not know, Kendra G is a journalist. She was in Chicago working on a radio station. And then at the height of the pandemic, Kendra G started the Kendra G Singles, right? On Facebook, Instagram, and then she went to YouTube. She came to YouTube about a year or so ago. But if you guys notice, doing this single show on several social media platforms, Kendra G just didn't stop there. Then what did she do? She invented this whole dating app. So she took one thing and she branched off and made it something else. But as she was doing the Kendra G single show, she still had her job at the radio station in Chicago. She was still there. But once the Kendra G singles started picking up for her and she hit 100,000, and then she ended up letting that job go, and now she's living in LA, and now she has this dating app. And not only that, she also extended more off of it. Now she does speed dating, and she goes to different cities throughout the United States, and she hosts speed dating for people that, you know, want to get into that speed date. Like, it's just what you have to do. right? You can't just stay in one place unless that's just what you want to do. But my whole purpose of saying that is Kendra didn't let one thing go until that thing blew up. Then she was able to let the radio go, right? And then she moved over into doing this exclusively. And now she has her app. She does speed dating. And trust me, when she goes to these clubs and stuff, they're paying for her to come there because that gives them attention to their club. You got to be smart with this thing.
And I want to know, Aisha, please, I want to meet you. Aisha, how old are you?
I am 33.
It's true, SC Job.
33. What do you do for a living?
I am an author of 4 books. I'm an artificial intelligence sales specialist and an entrepreneur.
You're an author and what else?
Entrepreneur and AI specialist.
AI specialist. Ooh, child, I got AI specialist now, child. That's a job, entrepreneur. So what's your entrepreneurial job?
A cup of tea with a Black woman. We're focused on personal advancement, financial wellness, health wellness, and STEAM. And then I got 2 for-profits. One is a hot dog business, and the other one is focused on cloud consulting, driving revenue for AI solutions.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have any children?
No kids.
No kids.
I got 2 dogs, though, and 2 cats. I got pets.
You got pets. You ever been married?
I've never been married.
Okay, sweet. And what's your zodiac sign?
So what y'all think? Okay, Destiny. Thank you for stopping by. So what y'all think? Aisha? Nice looking person, right? Let's hear more.
I am a Gemini.
So we got Aisha, Atlanta,
Why are they
33.
trying to come at me in the comments? I am a naturally born woman. Okay.
You know,
a woman can't
Wait, hold on.
comment, but I never.
She said, I'm a naturally born woman and tosses her hair. Now, me, if somebody say, hey, are you a man? Well, I ain't no man. And I wouldn't flaunt my hair, be like, no, honey, I'm all 100% one man. It was the flaunting of the hair for me. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Very strong masculine features. Now, that doesn't mean that this person was not born a female, because they're maybe she looked more like her daddy than her mama. Okay? Destiny said, "Whoa, man."
Never asked because people want me to ask that question, but one time they had it wrong, and the girl felt like she felt so mortified. So
I'm an AKA, y'all.
Say what?
Don't play. I'm an AKA, born woman, natural woman.
So I just always pray if someone.
So she said, AKA. Well, what does that mean? Because you're an AKA. So that means because you're an AKA, you now, you know, okay.
As trans, they just tell me. I mean, there was one time we had a trans that we they was trying to play hide and seek in our face, and they was saying that there was a trans, but child, it was very obvious. But I think that, you know, I mean, so much has happened on this show. It's almost like you want to ask, but I don't want to be wrong, because that's like worse than asking a woman who's big if she's pregnant.
Right.
So confirm you are a natural born woman.
Yes.
Okay. So Aisha, Atlanta, 33, Gemini, author, entrepreneur, AI specialist, no kids. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I want somebody who is ambitious, someone who is financially stable, someone who is consistent, well-rounded, and influential in their community.
What are your deal breakers?
Lack of clear goals, financial instability, lack of consistency, someone who doesn't pay attention to data. Someone says, I I don't listen to it. I don't. If you're not someone who pays attention to facts, you're not a reader, you're probably not for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should he look a certain way?
He has to be at least 6 foot. I'm 5'8". So when I wear my heels, when I go out with someone who's 5'11", I tend to be a bit taller than them because I don't wear baby heels. I wear high heels. So.
Okay. So if a guy is 5'10", don't reach out to you.
I mean, I'm not going to say it's a hard no, but it's going to be hard because.
So let me say this to y'all. My homegirl is on a couple of these dating apps. And she said something that she's been noticing for a while. When you have the little profiles, I guess you write the little profiles like who you are, what you're looking for, whatever. She said she's been noticing for a while now, maybe about a year or so, there are a lot of men that says in their profiles, women only, no trans, no, none of that. And they're very adamant about that. And you know what, y'all? It's a shame that men have to say that. It's a shame that they actually have to reiterate that. Because my thing is, if you are a trans, like you need to be very open about that. Because, you know, unfortunately, we've seen many times on crime stories, the news, where, you know, trans men and women are getting hurt because they're not being upfront and honest about how they were born or who they were born as, right? But she said it's so funny to her, and she said she remembered years ago when what was it called? Black Planet. I think it's called Black Planet. I don't think that app is here anymore. That dating app is here anymore. But she said that was like back in, I don't know, early 2000s or whatever that came out. She said she remembered when she first got on that, she didn't see men putting that in their profiles, right? But she said she sees it it's so much more often now that she sees that than when she was on that dating app that was out years ago.
I'm not going to feel safe around you. As they are commenting, I'm a big girl, you know, so I got broad shoulders. 5'10" just seems like it's probably not happening.
Now think about that, y'all. What woman says I have broad shoulders? If I'm describing myself to a man, I'm not going to say I got broad shoulders, because most women want to seem slim in a man's imagination. I'm not going to bring emphasis to my broad shoulders. She is pretty.
All right. What about money? She make a certain amount of money.
He has to make, mind you, I got the flu right now, so I'm dealing through this, but he needs to be making at least 6 figures.
Okay.
So wait, hold on. You said you got the flu? Well, why would you come on a dating show if you're under the weather? Shouldn't you? It's the fact that you're asking for qualities of a man, certain qualities that you need of a man to present himself as his best. Then why wouldn't you present yourself at your best? Why would you come on a dating show if you got the damn flu and your voice? I guess you're saying that because your voice is raspy and people in the comments are paying attention to that. So she throws it on the flu. Well, why would you come on the show if you're under the weather?
Okay, into it. 6 feet, 6 figures. You live in Atlanta. I'm assuming have you dated this man?
I'm sorry?
Have you dated this man?
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of men out there, but, you know, one way or the other, you know, different strokes for different folks. It doesn't always work out.
Okay, fair enough. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. And stand up. Like I said, I'm dealing with the flu and I've been in the house with my pets, so I threw my little workout gear. I was like, in case I get hit.
That TL body. They be giving bodies out at the airport in Atlanta, child.
We're here, you know, so it is what it is.
Okay.
I was thinking.
So Aisha, if he made 75K, he shouldn't reach out.
If he's at 80K and he is working with a growth mindset where he is working on his education and constantly educating himself, like I try to get certifications every 6 months, he's going to increase his pay over time, but he's got to be somebody with an action plan. What's he working on? What kind of investments does he have in the background? So I'm not teaching nobody nothing. We grown.
Ain't no teacher. Should he be in Atlanta?
He doesn't have to be in Atlanta, but he should be a traveler if he's not in Atlanta. Someone who's comfortable traveling on his own, who travels domestically regularly for work would probably be preferable.
Okay. Could he have kids?
Yes, I'm okay with 1 kid.
All right. What was your last relationship?
My last serious relationship was about a decade ago. I spent some time kind of focusing on myself. I maybe had some situationships here and there, got to know some people, not right it. But as you can tell, I'm very ambitious. So I've been focused on my businesses.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask, when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Plead the fifth, Kendra. I'm a lady. Come on.
You don't have to answer. 5. 3 flaws you have to work on.
She can't really answer that. Said 3 flaws you got to work on, honey. She said, I'm flawless. What flaws? But, for me, like, she's presenting herself like she's the catch. Then why haven't you been caught? I do understand she claims that she's been working on herself and working on businesses and things of that nature. But why today? Why was today the day to get on here and try to find your true love?
Quick, slowing down and listening would be something that would benefit me. I guess maybe I could treating myself so well. I like to give myself the best things, and I spend like a dope boy sometimes. I could probably slow down spending.
Now she referred herself to a dope boy. Say, I spend like a dope boy. Oh, okay. Why you couldn't relate yourself to you spend I don't know, like the Kardashian sisters or something? Not you referred yourself to a dope boy.
I wish I was more knowledgeable on things.
Okay. So you want yourself, Aisha?
I do.
You do?
And I froze my eggs.
Okay. Oh, she froze her eggs. Okay. So what is your age range you want to date? You're 33.
Wait. You froze your eggs? Huh.
30 to 45.
30 to 45. 30 to 45. All right, let's do it. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Well, if he's looking for a high value woman, right? Kevin Samuel says, I don't set the market is the market. So I either fall above that, at it, or below it. I already know from a market stance that it's a 33. Smart. I know that I am easygoing, easy to get.
That's the thing, Sean. At 33, you're freezing your eggs? Especially, she just called herself a high value woman. So it shouldn't be hard for her to attract a high value man. She's definitely not ugly. She has a lot going for her. Her money is money in based off what she has told us. She says she definitely makes over 6 figures. You're only 33. Why would you freeze your eggs?
Get along. I'm thoughtful, I'm considerate, I'm emotionally intelligent, I'm humble, I'm disciplined, I work out.
Kendra says start freezing your eggs at 30.
Discerning, I like to read the word of God. I'm really, really knowledgeable, probably over knowledgeable on the word of God. I like to study and read biblical text. And more than that, I'm a nurturer. I mean, my nonprofit is naturally a part of me. I love giving back. I love Black people. I love my people. And so this is my passion. This is who I've always
I do
been.
too, Miss
So
TLD.
So
I think a man needs that.
Okay, so let's break it down because you started off high. So what qualities make you a high value woman?
Well, I mean, look, you look at the average 33-year-old Black woman, where she falls, right? Where the type of salary she making, right? And I look at my salary in comparison to that, right? She's probably about 100K. If I'm being generous, you know, maybe 40 to 100K, right? And then more than that, she probably rents her place, probably nicely furnished, and she probably has at least one kid. I don't rent my place, I own my place, right? I make over $100,000. I mean, my number out there, but I do well for myself in tech sales, plus my investments. And I have no kids, and I have no drama, and I'm very well educated. Many put me in any room. But the issue is I don't have enough husband material out there. There aren't enough brothers I could bring in front to a corporate party who's going to know how to work the room and not sit there and shine intimidated.
Okay. Now, one more question, because I don't do the market value thing, but you mentioned it. So is that what you just broke down a second ago? The market value? So you know your market value?
I know my market value for the brothers out
So
there
what is
that's
that?
adding it up.
I know that was
First Lady says she's too perfect. She's too perfect. Now she is right. Yeah, I agree, Black and Bougie. She is right. I don't know, y'all. Like I said, here's the thing, saying that she's too perfect. The reality is there are women out here who make the right decisions. Maybe there's not a lot of them that you guys have came across, but there are some women who think very productive about their life as they're going through their lives. You know, the fact that she decided not to have children, the fact that she decided to freeze her eggs, you know, that we're not going to act like that doesn't happen or couldn't happen. We'll just say maybe we don't know anybody in our inner circles that are thinking ahead like this. You know, maybe even we ourselves didn't think ahead like that, you know, but it's not to say that someone hasn't or can't do that.
his thing. So what is your market value according to whatever the measurements are?
I don't know all the measures because I didn't fully, but essentially, I mean, I don't have no baggage. I don't have no drama, and I do well for myself.
Okay,
And I'm constantly growing. I'm willing to hear other ideas if they make sense and shift. My number one skill is adaptability. So
don't play with it. Don't play with
Well, a lot of you guys are asking, why hasn't she found anybody? You know, the reality is, y'all, a lot of the good men are already taken.
Okay.
Or
so
in
we
prison.
got Atlanta,
Or gay.
33, is a Gemini, author, entrepreneur, AI specialist, no kids, never married. Are you on the Kendra G single dating
when
app?
I say good men, let me because I said good men prison. I'm gonna say attractive. Let me say that. Okay. And just because you're attractive, obviously you need more qualities than just being attractive, because you could be very attractive and be a whole asshole. You know what I'm saying?
And
Okay, let me pull you up, girl. You know you're gonna be a highlight girl.
so I know y'all hating in the comments because you're not me, but it's okay, baby. One day you get there. Call me friends if you want to, but your man still want me. I may not want him.
She said your man
Your man may still want me.
want her. If you didn't hear what she said. What is your name under Aisha?
Yes. A lady in the South is the username.
That's a lady
in the South.
I-N?
INTHE.
So J-U-S-T?
Just, yeah, J-U-S-T. A lady
real.
in
Stop
the
it.
South.
Okay.
But Aisha is the name.
Possible picture.
Thank you.
Okay, just
Now, I'm sorry. That picture.
the lady in the South. Just the lady in the South is her name. Just the lady in the South.
That's the lady in the
You said
you notice how she keeps emphasizing that she's a woman. Keep overly emphasizing that even your name on Kendra's app, just a lady in the South. Why do you keep overemphasizing that you're a female?
kids, right?
I want kids. I got 20,000 in the tank, plus I can still have them naturally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I urge all career-focused women to freeze their eggs as soon as possible because the younger the better.
That was in Bali. I like to travel. I do a lot of solo travel. I do solo concerts. I'm out and about.
Okay. Okay, now I see why you got this 100K and above average required.
I don't want to pay for him. He got to be able to cover his trip.
So okay. Well, you would pay for yourself?
I would at least pay for myself because I got to be realistic. I meet a lot of brothers in Atlanta. A lot of brothers fly in. The average brother is not making 6 figures that I'm meeting day to day out and about. And so I have shifted my perspective. I do come from a grandfather who paid for my grandmother. She didn't have to work. I come from my great-grandfather who paid for my great-grandmother, didn't have to work. My stepdad was a microbiologist. My mom did well for himself, but he worked while she went to school. So I come from men who took care of their women.
Yeah, you probably did come from men who took care of their women, but back when they were able to do that, the cost of living wasn't as high as it is now. Let's be honest, okay? Even when you say take it, just a woman to go get her hair done could be $300, $400, $500, depending on what type of style. Just for a woman to go get her nails and her feet done combined could be like $150. Back then, when your grandpa and your great grandpa was taking care of their women, things didn't cost what they cost now. So some men probably really want to do that for their woman, but unfortunately, financially, they can't.
But at the same time, I understand that in today's world, I do want a black man. I'm not willing to date outside my race just because I'm not attracted to anybody outside my race. So I'm willing to be 50-50, but you need to have a full 50.
Yeah, full 50. And I will say this too. Our grandmothers weren't as expensive as the women today. So I think that when we bring up the conversation that our grandfathers were the providers, well, the grandma, she didn't have $400 wigs and tricks and body things. I wanted to bring this up only because first of all, I see the comments.
Yeah, and not only that, Kendra, social media wasn't influencing the world back then. So people didn't have certain stereotypes that they had to live up to because social media wasn't a thing. Like social media has really changed the perspective of a lot of people. They think because the girls on there getting it done, that's going to apply for everybody. And the reality is what y'all see the girls getting on social media, y'all don't know what they got to do to get that. And some of that, y'all don't even know if it's actually true. A lot of that stuff they be showing, jewelry, cars, a lot of that stuff be rented, honey.
The top of this interview, y'all know what it is. She was born a woman. I still see that. But they say, have you had work done? As you paid? Okay.
I have work done because I was overweight as a child. And I lost weight as an adult, and I was perfectly fine with my body, kept it as is for 10 years. But then I said, after 10 years of being in shape, keeping the weight off, I said, you know what? Not go ahead. Look, it's a visual game. I'm looking for a visual guy who looks sexy to me, appealing to me. I want to look the best that I can look. Why not? I got the money to do it.
All right. Well, fellas, if you ready for it, here she is. Just a lady in the South, just a lady in the South on the Kendra G Singles dating app. All right, don't play with it. All right, girlfriend. Well, listen, you keep me posted how it goes, Aisha.
Okay, I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would love to see some childhood pictures. You know what I mean? I would love to see some childhood pictures. Am I saying that's I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Cosmetic surgery, wigs, makeup can almost make anybody look like anybody nowadays, you know. Is she gonna find what she's looking for here on Kendra G's show? Child, I don't know, because we've seen some of these characters that have came across Kendra G's show. Baby, I have no idea. Okay. Hey, Sam. But in the comment section of this one, pretty much in the comment section of this video, pretty much everybody in that comment section of the comments that I did look at, all was doubting that this woman was born a biological woman. A lot of them were doubting it because her features are very strong. But all I keep thinking is maybe she look like her daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a possibility. She might just look much more like her daddy than her mama. Or maybe her mama got strong masculine features because her mama looked like her daddy. Child, who knows? Like, nowadays, you really don't know. And that's the scary part about it. You really don't know. Like, a lot of these men, they have no idea, honey. They be lusting over these women, and some of these women had a penis just like they did when they was born. Okay, yeah, you know, you really don't know. And then that's the thing, as women, y'all. Not only do we have to compete with the other nationalities and ethnicities of other women, as Black women, we're competing with the white women, the Hispanic women, Asian women. Child, now we competing with the trans women. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't catch a break. Okay, it's hard. And what they say, it's hard out here for a PIMP. Girl, a mess, honey. But I don't know, Miss Aisha. A lot of the people in the comments definitely was not convinced. Miss Jones said, "Clock it." Okay. He said, no, they compete with us, with this girl fancy. What I'm saying is there's a lot of competition out there. Let me just say it like that, okay? It's a lot of competition. Not only do we have to compete with the other races of women as Black women, now we got to compete with the trans women too. Like, you know, it's just a lot going on in 2025 and thereon. Yeah, show them feet. That would be a dead giveaway. But I don't know, girl. You know, you can have surgery on your feet. Okay. Like, there's a lot of things. I'm pretty sure if this is a biological woman, then okay. But if it's not, then you definitely need to be very upfront and honest. Even if your ID was changed for your name and your sex, I mean, I just think it's not fair to get with a man and not tell this man that you were actually born a man too. I don't, you know, I just really feel like allow that person to make that decision. You know, if a man want to fall in love with you because you are now, you know, conformed as living as a woman and, you know, maybe got bottom surgery and whatever other surgeries they have to get. Okay. But, you know, like when a man said, tell me a little bit about yourself, like tell me about you. Like, where do you begin and where do you end with that statement? You know? So I don't know. It just, for me, the qualities that she claims she has as being a high value woman, you know, I would just assume that she's running in the circle of other high value type men and women. I just don't understand why she had to come to Kendra G's show to find somebody. You know, she claims she travels, a lot of solo traveling. She does a lot of things on her own. So she sounds like she's always in places where there are other that should be like-minded and also, you know, bank account minded. I just don't understand why you had to come to Kendra G show, especially saying that you know, you got the flu over there. Trust real men. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. What am I listening to? Oh, Lord. A Jasmine video. Hold on, y'all. Oh, there we go. Where's that video coming from? Oh, here it is. I was like, where's that video coming from? Right. That's the thing. If you're so high value, then why are you on this show? You should have been already snatched up. Okay. Aaliyah said, speaking of trans, oh goodness. I'm not convinced either. We don't believe you. You need more people. You know, toys, like I said, I would be very interested in seeing some childhood photos. Like, I really would be interested. Imagine that conversation. Girl, a mess. All right, y'all. That's my time. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We got to get over there to Erica, y'all. CPS came to her house on MLK Day. And as per usual, Erica recorded it. Y'all know Erica definitely gonna come with them receipts. And you know, here's my thing with Life with, or what is it called? Loved by Erica. I said Life with Erica. Loved by Erica. You know, she's going through a lot. You know, this being her fourth CPS investigation. She's going through a lot just to do this YouTube thing. And all I can say is I hope it's profitable to her to have to, you know, have these people come into your house and going through your refrigerator and your cabinets and your closet and coming up to your child's school. Like, is it really worth all that? I don't know. My peace is worth more to me than a couple of dollars, but that's me, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night. We'll get into Love by Erica tomorrow. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one, honey. Hey, Miss Yellow Hawk. Remember, sub what you love. Bye. Good night, everybody.